In this video, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, doing a quick Bitcoin update, and then also, if we have time, we're going to go over BNB due to the post I did in the VIP group. First off, Bitcoin right now is in the decision point. Went over this a few times yesterday on my live streams, the multiple live streams that I do, and we can see that it's right here in this zone. And I love these zones. For one, sometimes I respect them. It's not all the time, but sometimes I respect them. And the price action was right here. The reason I'm thinking it's going to come down here is if we just zoom out. This is the biggest thing. Like, we have to zoom out. When we zoom out, we can see that, currently right now we're doing lower highs. We are high, lower high, all these lower highs. It's losing strength, and then now we create a higher high. Right here, we create a higher high. So this is telling us that we might potentially change the trend. Instead of lower highs, we break this level, we create this high. So now we're thinking, okay, this might be the start of a new trend. And this is what I do. I absolutely love showing you in the moment versus what everybody else does. They show you after the fact. And here, this is potentially the start of an uptrend. We don't want it to break this level. Definitely, we don't want it to break this level. Comes down, breaks this level, no problem. Breaks this level, watch out. Breaks this level, even worse. Now it created a lower low. So now, instead of it being bullish, now we're back to thinking bearish. Because now what we could do is create a lower high, somewhere around here. And it's always around the 50% mark. Like, if you go from here, from the top to the bottom, 50% is about right here. Now what I'm thinking is, because it created a lower low, it may pull up to here, the decision point, about the 50% mark, before potentially coming down and then breaking this, resulting in the continuation of the overall downtrend. Comes up, goes barely shy of our high, and then so now the pullback, I want the pullback about 50% is good. If it pulls back even more, it's fine, as long as it does not break this level. If it breaks this level, once again, continuation of the downtrend. So it came up here, barely missed it, not a problem. Coming down, I wanted to bounce here. It doesn't. Comes down further, but since it didn't break this level, we're still good. Creating a higher low. Comes up, and then it retraces a little bit. Kind of goes in here for a little bit. This is on the 4-hour time frame. Then it comes up. It breaks this high, which is amazing. Doesn't quite break this high, but notice the wick. You see the second wick right here? So here, it comes up here. It breaks this high, which is good. Comes up some more, then creates a wick. And then this next wick stops right here, showing that it could possibly come down. We don't know. Nobody knows what's going to happen, but it does come down. Now, it's just basically just hovering over this other zone that we have, and we've already established it, over here. But it's coming down. Now, this is one thing. This is why I'm always showing the momentum of the move, the strength of the move. We want to see ups and downs. We want to see pivots. We have, here's a pivot, came down, very nice pivot. Came up, very nice pivot, came down, nice. The pivots are getting kind of smaller, which, I mean, it's okay, but at least they're very distinguished. You can see it came up and it stopped. It came down and it stopped. Here, we don't see that. And this is why I'm always pointing this out. Came down, stop, up, stop, down, stop, up. And then this is kind of ugly, but because of this, it creates our little box. And then it came up, and then now there's no down. I would expect it to pull back to around here, about 50%, which would be right in this box area. I would expect it to come down here and then bounce up, get rejected, come down halfway from this current move to come up, break this level, and continue. It didn't. Came down, nice buying pressure in the zone, very nice. Gets rejected right here on this level that, was created by this candle. Comes down, and then now notice There's no strength, there's no movement, there's no ups or downs. It's just going sideways. This is dangerous. The reason it's dangerous is because we don't know if it's going to go up or come down. You know, more than likely we have a higher chance of it coming down due to the fact that it just went up. I make this really simple. What goes up should come down. What goes down should go up. Here, it goes sideways. And we have a higher chance of it coming down, going sideways, you know, some selling pressure, some buying pressure, sideways. Now look at these candles. They're getting very, very weak as far as the size of the candles. Notice the size. Everything, you have to be a detective when you're doing this stuff, guys. I'm like, this is all this stuff. This is the secret sauce. Then very little candle, a little bit bigger, a little bit larger, and then it comes down. Uh-oh, watch out. And then here it tries to fight, and then it comes down, and we've mentioned this. This is our decision point. What is it going to do? Is it going to roll over, or is it going to bounce up? Right now, let's see if we just kind of hide this, or let's just lower the opacity. That way it's still there, but we kind of just lower the opacity. And then same thing with this one, we're just going to lower the opacity, so it still stays there. And for this one, the wick actually comes all the way down here, past this. This is our anchored VWAP. And right now it looks like it's trying to find support. We really won't know for another, I'd say we have 3 hours left on this candle. I'd say maybe another 2, maybe like 10 hours. So 2 4-hour candles plus this one to close. So about 10, 11 hours to see if it's going to bounce up or if it's just going to continue rolling over. Now, if it does roll over, we really don't want it to break this level. You know, it's okay if it comes down, bounces here. You know, if it comes down, I don't think it'll come down to this level. If it comes down to this level, we're in trouble for continuing to roll over and come down here. I think what might happen, and nobody knows, I have to stress that. What I think might happen is the price might come down to about the halfway mark. I'd say to about, and the halfway mark I'm referring to from this move to this move. I'm always looking at the current, and then if I wanted to, I could look at the larger, but to me, it wouldn't make any sense because you have up and then you have the retracement already, and then the next up. So now what I'm trying to do is find where the retracement might happen. So for this move, I'm thinking maybe about, well, the same spot, right around here. Maybe a little higher now. So maybe here, and then hopefully come up. And then when it does come up, you know, we're battling this area again, but due to these candles breaking through, I'm going to say it's probably going to come up here, then possibly come down. And I'm thinking around this level, because here we have some candle body stops. And if you go and you look at the crosshairs, you can see that it's really close. I'm looking at these candles and these candles. So more than likely come down here because we want the retracement. Retracements are healthy. And this video is much longer than I was trying to make. And so that's one of my downfalls. Like whenever I'm teaching and mentoring, like I break down every single little step. So this is what I'm thinking now. If it pulls back, now if it goes up from here, and this is the actual bounce, because again, this is our decision point, is our bounce area, then I'm looking at this. So it's pretty much the same thought process with the exception of the pullback. And if we do pull back, I'm looking at right around 96.4. Now, before I let you go, I do want to show BNB. Now for BNB, there was a post from CZ. This post was done yesterday. Of course, I posted it in the VIP chat earlier in reference to, in my opinion, you know, CZ from Binance. I do not feel, and I've mentioned this plenty of times already, I don't think that CZ is going to let Solana run the show. Now, granted, Solana has really kicked butt this season. Absolutely annihilated every other coin when it comes to chains. Now, with that being said, I posted this in the VIP chat in reference to the BNB upgrades that they're doing. And because of the past 7 days, the BNB chain has outperformed all other chains, even Solana. And it was mainly because of CZ's dog. And it's just going crazy. So what they're doing, this is their whole plan. Meme coins are in this cycle. Last time it was NFTs. This cycle, it is the meme coins, and we've seen it time and time and time again. It doesn't matter if people get rugged, because there's always that lottery chance that you put in $100 and it makes you 100,000. So right now, this is my BNB. Of course, I do have my alert set. I am watching this, and it's done really nice. It's already come up, but I wanted it to retrace, and I was looking to see where it was going to retrace to. The price when I was looking at it was right here, and it already done this number. That's all right. Let's see what happens. And of course, with Bitcoin doing its thing, it could roll over Bitcoin, and then all these other coins roll over as well. So I'm watching it, and of course, it came up, and then it came down. Beautiful. This is why it's important. If you have not watched my videos in reference on how to find key levels, I strongly recommend you do so. Of course, they're in the VIP group. I also have them on the YouTube channels. Watch all of my videos, guys. They will make you money. Make sure to like each video. Make sure to leave a comment or two. And I absolutely love these lines, because these lines, I mean, they are very, very strong. If you understand how to do support and resistance levels that are the key levels, you have a greater chance of seeing all of the bounces, all of the possible areas of rejection, all of the possible areas of support. Does it happen all the time? Nope, sure doesn't, because there's support resistance everywhere. Here, it just broke through it. Here, it just broke through it. But identifying the key areas is very important. All right, so that's all I got. This video was much longer than I thought it was. And definitely smash the like, definitely leave a comment. And I do thank you guys very much. I'm doing live streams every single day, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm also doing a lot of 12 a.m. That's right, early in the morning, 12 a.m. shows. I'm doing at least 3 to 5 shows per week. So make sure the notification bell is on. They are not scheduled shows, but I do them whenever, I have time, and, I can basically spend an hour. All right, that's all I got. I do thank you. My goal is to make y'all's money. My goal is to make y'all money, and we're going to kill it, guys. We're going to kill it. We just need patience. Right now, depending on what Bitcoin's going to do, I mean, these are our key levels. And if it breaks our certain key levels, like here's my buy zone, my bounce zone. If it breaks this, get ready for some shorts, because we will definitely be posting shorts. And these shorts will not only be for a day or a few hours. These shorts will be 3 to 5 days for our targets. And our targets are going to be nice, along with our leverage. All right, that's all I got. I do thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.